इसी के मैं गट्टू ऐसा ऐसा याद आया अभी ये साइरस भरूचा वो ऐसा भरूचा है लेकिन वो ब्रोचा बोलता है ब्रोचा, तो साइरस ब्रोचा का पॉडकास्ट देखने का चलेगा, अच्छा है टाइम पास। किचन में गया तो वहाँ वो ओल्ड मॉन्क, तभी हम लोग पीते ओल्ड मॉन्क,
हाँ,
सस्ती रम। सो उसकी बॉटल थी तो छोटी बॉटल पर 3/4 भरी हुई थी, ढक्कन खोला और सब बाहर आया और एकदम ऐसा मुझे लगा आग लग गई, ऐसा सचमुच ऐसा लगा फायर ब्रिगेड को बुलाना पड़ेगा, इतनी आग अंदर आग कैसे लगी है।
वेट एक मिनट, तूने पूरा बॉटल 3/4 बॉटल ऑफ ओल्ड मंक एक शॉट में लिया
कर दे एंड देन ऐसा ये क्या अभी नाटक कर रहा है, बोला हमारे सामने हम सब नाटक वाले हैं और यू नो अभी 2 मिनट पहले नहीं था अभी इतना चढ़ गया है सर। ऐसे तू चुप बैठ भाई, तुझे मालूम है सुजाता मुझे अच्छी लगती है तो भी तूने उसके सामने स्माइल क्यों किया? है ना, दैट वाज द कॉलेज का इन्फेक्शन और दैट। तो बाद में कोई भी दूसरा मतलब चारों एक के बाद एक कुछ भी बोला, सबको मैं गाली गलौज इतना बहुत बुरी तरह से गाली सबको दिया।
Which is not your nature.
Not my nature at all.
Cyrus Says, again this television hangover where I have to introduce shows which we should not do in podcasts. Deven is with us, Deven Bhojani, legend.
Hi.
Real legend, been around for a long time, young man.
young.
And we are going to go through his life as fast as we can and let him tell us interesting stories, including कितना पैसा बनाया, टैक्स भरता है या नहीं भरता है.
Even my wife doesn't know that.
Wife should never know that, boss.
Yes.
Only the girlfriend. No comment from Devan to begin the show.
No comments.
एक बात बताओ, I actually, because I was so excited to meet you after so many years, that my hair was white yesterday, it became black in the morning.
Oh wow.
Amazing.
Magic.
You can ask the boys here. Yeah. I don't know यार, मैं उठ गया, I said wow, black, yeah.
Super.
So that's because of you, sir.
Thank you.
So Devan, we went through a little bit of research. मैं थोड़ा काम करता है, not much. And very interesting things. Of course, your TV life will come to TV icon and films and directing and वो सब है, plays. But before the entertainer, there's some very interesting stories. After you grew up in Villepale.
Yeah.
From there, you moved to University of
California. Yeah.
California. It's a very big university, bhai. And you were studying film direction.
Yeah.
So tell us how that happened. I don't think people know that you're a formally trained USC film director.
Yeah. So I started as an actor only, theatre and all. And during Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikander, I was acting and then I also was assisting.
You were assisting, no?
Yeah. During Tabhi, when it started, I was not. But then Farah was assistant there.
Correct.
Then she got busy as a choreographer and then there was a place. And I asked Mansoor.
So you replaced Farah Khan?
Yeah, kind
Let's
of.
keep that on the record.
Dan. Yeah. It makes a headline. And then we shot the whole film again because after some 40-50% of shoot, we had to reshoot the whole thing.
What are you saying?
Yeah, because we replaced a few of the artists. And
now talk about controversy. Before the show, we said no controversy. I didn't know this.
Oh, yeah.
Iconic picture.
So, Milan, someone was playing Deepak Tijori's role.
What are you saying?
Yeah. And there was Karishma Pahuja naam ki ek actress thi. She was playing Pooja Bedi's role.
My God.
And one Girija was playing Aisha's role. So, something happened and there were a few others.
Everybody you changed. Sir, you must tell us why, yaar. This is. I understand कि एक actor का date था या एक ने जमा whatever.
No, we were shooting and we shot one schedule about 1.5 months or so in OT Kodaikanal, and then we all came back and वहाँ पर something happened between the producer, director.
Panga.
Some panga.
We won this controversy for the internet, yaar.
I mean.
Milan someone punched कौन?
नहीं, सबका अलग-अलग reason था.
क्या बात?
किसी के साथ क्या कुछ tantrum वाला reason था.
I love the 90s. See, everybody had their own reason to not do the film.
Yeah. किसी का tuning नहीं जमा, किसी का late उठने का habit था, और whatever. So ऐसे अलग-अलग reasons की वजह से there were multi replacements. I was there in the first thing also and even when we continued. मतलब मंसूर आज और किसी को छोड़ना.
But you were an assistant.
I was there as an actor in the first schedule.
अच्छा. So you also got replaced?
No, I was not. I was there.
तो दोनों part 1, part 2 में Devan is there. Okay.
So then when we started reshooting, That time I joined as an assistant because in fact Amir only advised me कि यार तू इतना अच्छा एक्टर है भोजानी, तू किसी को असिस्ट कर तो it will help you as an actor, technical knowledge.
वो नहीं है, बजट की बात है. He's already paying you for acting, now he'll make you do extra work. I know, this is typical Bollywood, yaar.
Yeah, no, they were paying me extra. They were
pay
paying
extra?
me, 1,000 rupees per month. I mean, it was a big amount.
Are you working with IVM podcast? This is fantastic.
Yeah. So
1992 or something.
92 it was released.
Not that small amount in 92, but
yeah, it was decent enough for me. Person like me, वो like eager to सीखने के पैसे मिल रहे हैं. That was the thing, you know. So I joined as an assistant, but after Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikander got released and I got more offers as an actor. हर जगह भले ही हीरो का दोस्त का ही रोल मिलता था, but
I don't want to laugh, but you're only saying it.
yeah, everywhere. But I did some 25 films हीरो का दोस्त, and I was happy. पैसे per day कितना है? That was the only question.
Oh, per day rate था?
हाँ, per day rate. So and then I could manage. उसके बाद में then वो direction side में चला गया था, and I got busy more as an actor. And I started enjoying also.
But ये कैलिफोर्निया की situation.
हाँ, वही वो स्टोरी बहुत लेट आई, तो वो तब तो सब फेम वेम पैसे वैसे पॉपुलैरिटी है वो सब मिल रहा था एज एन एक्टर. देन फिर कुछ सालों के बाद थोड़ा मोनोटोनी आया लाइफ में, एंड आई फेल्ट कि यार वो जो डायरेक्शन का कीड़ा घुसा था तो वो उसको कहीं तो यू नो
टू फीड इट.
हाँ. देन वन ऑफ माई शोज गॉट ओवर विच वेंट ऑन फॉर सम 5.5 years called Baa Bahoo Aur Baby. So
this is later than you went to California.
Yeah, much later. So I was also the creative director of the show, and that character also very difficult and challenging one. It was autistic kind of a guy, and so difficult character, and I was also the creative director. So I used to be very busy all through those 5.5 years. I was tired. I wanted a break. So then I thought कि चलो break के लिए I'll go to USA, and वो जो कीड़ा को feed करना था तो उसको भी मैं कर लेता हूँ, and I would enroll in this course, filmmaking course. USA मतलब research किया, so I got to know कि USA is supposed to be the top one जहाँ हॉलीवुड के स्टार किड्स जाते हैं, and they were like Steven Spielberg and James Cameron वगैरह guest speakers हैं वहाँ.
क्या बात है.
So I thought कि I'll go there only. My friends advised. उसके पहले I directed Sarabhai versus Sarabhai and won many awards and all that. My friends say
very interesting that at that point of your career you're willing to do what is called like a refresher course.
So my friends told me कि यार तू सिखा सकता है डायरेक्शन वगैरह.
Exactly.
तो अभी कहाँ, बोला नहीं आई एम लाइक यू नो जस्ट ये स्वाति स्टूडियो जहाँ बा बहू और बेबी 5-6 साल से चल रहा है, आई एम जस्ट कुएं का मेंढक. इफ आई गो आउट ऑफ दिस कुआं I'll get to know how big the world is, you know, and actually it happened because, and I enrolled in a class where it was an advanced course. So in my class they were all directors.
So all professionals actually.
All professionals. One ad filmmaker from Brazil, कोई एक यूक्रेन से डॉक्यूमेंट्री फिल्म मेकर था, ऑल दैट.
कोई एरोटिक फिल्म मेकर था उसमें? होगा ना.
तो आई मिस्ड आस्किंग. सो देयर वाज अ गर्ल from Spain. She was a TV serial maker there in
Shakal
Spain.
Dekh. He's lighting up.
I am. So and so I did that course. So good fun it was.
But you felt उसमें कुछ गेन है?
Again है, मतलब academically मैं शायद इतना ज़्यादा नहीं सीखा. I mean, of course I
practical है ना? You actually make films and all.
Yeah, I did a short course, some 3 months course.
But उसमें you get to make the film or make a short film.
I did a short film. Nice, मज़ा आया. And I learned that way. एक्सप्लोर काफ़ी हुआ, लेकिन
ये जेम्स कैमरॉन वगैरह लोग थे उसमें. दे केम टू स्टॉक.
नहीं they were there only for the 4 साल का कोर्स है, उसमें ही आते हैं. दैट आई गॉट टू नो लेटर.
कास्ट सिस्टम इन इंडिया.
हाँ वही. और वहाँ थोड़ा रेसिज्म भी था उन दिनों.
क्या बात है.
दिस वाज इन 2010. हाँ, मतलब सटल, इट वाज क्वाइट सटल. बट या आई डिड, मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल माई ईमेल ID इज Indian blah blah at gmail.com. Okay. So then one of the guys had this issue with my email ID. Indian, why Indian? अरे ये बरसों से है ऐसे Indian something कुछ रखना, you know, ऐसे ही नाम सरनेम रख देने से कुछ Indian करके कुछ जोड़ दिया था. So they had issue with that also. I mean, there were many stories about that. So but I enjoyed it. It was a good exposure.
Actually, Indian एक bike है, one of the most famous bikes in the world. It's called the Indian.
अच्छा.
Right now, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Very popular in America. मैं got confused कि ये bike advertising कैसे करता है? You know, amateur course, non-professional course. Actually, it is a professional course.
अच्छा.
But cut to the point where you came back.
So then
feeling like you have improved.
I did. और फिर अभी कुछ
जबरदस्त अभी करना पड़ेगा
अभी एकदम you know all that. But then offers were there to direct films, but I was mainly they were comedy film का offers, and I wanted to break that image typecast वाला. You know,
very strong देवन भाई.
हाँ, because every time ना in TV also typecast हो गया था मैं doing comedy. I wanted to break that thing. And बोला कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग मिलेगा तो करूँगा. Then came my way this one mini series which was action drama. रणविजय सिंघा एंड
अरे MTV का रणविजय सिंघा.
हाँ वो
रन विजय.
या वो वाला. So he played the lead. It was called पुकार. So वो मिनी सीरीज था 24 एपिसोड्स का, 1 hour each. और फुल एक्शन ड्रामा, मतलब एवरी एपिसोड हैड 1 or 2 एक्शन सीक्वेंसेस एंड आई thoroughly enjoyed directing that.
But Deven bhai, we have gone fast forward and I have now confused because I went to University of California which is in the middle of your career. मैं सोचा कि पहला था विले पाले स्कूलिंग, फिर बालक उधर गया, फिर वापस आया. It's not that. So let's rewind. So first is the Gujarati natak.
Yeah.
Isn't that what launches you first?
Not Gujarati, but inter-collegiate drama.
Okay, let's start. You tell. It's your story.
Yeah.
So intercollegiate में
I took part and won many prizes and all. Then got offers from Gujarati theatre. Yes. And then did
Doctor, the famous play with Paresh Rawal. अभी देखो, let me explain to you that has a lot of double double meaning in the play.
It was a sex comedy, and I was just
to put it bluntly.
Name only was Doctor.
But super hit.
Yeah, and I was just 17 there. I was not even an adult.
Underage for sex and comedy.
So I was reading this first reading हमारी चल रही थी. And everybody was reading their lines. And
Paresh Bhai, the legend, was there.
Paresh Bhai, and Neeraj Vora, and Darshan Jariwala.
So all big names, known names, all that.
So I read my line and I stopped in between. I asked, Naushal Mehta was the director. I said, इसमें कुछ, there is some misprint. It is some... Then I was hesitant to even say, क्या लिखा है? I said, नहीं, वो double meaning लिखा है, तो ये तो... बोला नहीं, ये डबल मीनिंग नहीं है जो तुम पढ़ रहे हो, उसका एक ही मीनिंग, सिंगल मीनिंग है, एंड दैट्स व्हाट यू अंडरस्टूड, दैट्स द मीनिंग, देयर इज नो डबल मीनिंग है.
फॉर योर कैरेक्टर इट्स सिंगल मीनिंग, फॉर ऑडियंस इज डबल मीनिंग.
नो, इट वाज वेरी स्ट्रेट. इट वाज, आई डोंट रिमेंबर एग्जैक्टली, पर ऐसा कुछ था कि क्या मुझे आपकी साड़ी, सैंडल और संतरे बहुत अच्छे लगे. तो बोला साड़ी, सैंडल और संतरे.
So sari and sandal is okay. I think I'm not comfortable with the last reference.
So that's what. So he said, no, what you understood by santra, it's the same meaning. So there's no double meaning. It is single meaning only.
Yeah, but those were hit plays.
Yeah.
And you became part of the Gujarati folklore. And I think
उसमें एक परेश रावल के साथ एक दूसरा भी प्ले किया था, खेलैया. It was a musical play. तो उसमें I was playing this mute guy. Paresh Rawal was the narrator, and I was playing this mute who's always with him and dances and उस type का बड़ा प्यारा था. So beginning of the play में Paresh sings and I have to dance with all this, and basket में वो flowers and confettis and colorful papers and all that.
Yeah, almost like female sex symbol का role के जैसा है ना. That they come on the set and do all that.
तो ऐसे मैं डांस करते हुए, that was the beginning. और फिर पृथ्वी थिएटर में 5 minutes का ब्रेक आता था for the late comers. और फिर अगेन प्ले शुरू होता था. So every time मतलब हुआ ऐसे 4 shows हुए, and then we had a show in NCP at Tata Theatre. तो वहाँ पर also we did. और फिर हर वो ब्रेक में ना मेरे मुंह में सब लगा था वो that confetti and all those.
It sticks to the face.
So वो 5 minutes का जो ब्रेक था उसमें मैं निकालता था आराम से, साथ थोड़ा पफ ऑफ करके, फिर अगेन री एंटर होता था जब शुरू होता था. So
वहाँ पे ब्रेक नहीं होता.
हाँ, NCP में ब्रेक नहीं.
पारसे, we shut everything on 6:30 or not on time, F off.
Yeah. और वहाँ लेट कमर्स थे ही नहीं because they used to come on time.
On time.
So मुझे तो लगा यहाँ पर भी ब्रेक होगा. So after that first song got over, I went to the makeup room और ये वो निकाल रहा हूँ, and then I'm hearing, अरे जाड़िया किधर गया. एंड आई वाज थिंकिंग अरे ये स्टेज पे से क्यों परेशान इतना जोर जोर से बोल रहा है, लेकिन ऑडियंस को then somebody some backstage है कि सर just come बोला अभी 5 मिनट का ब्रेक नहीं चालू है. एंड देन आई एंटर्ड लाइक ऑल baffled एंड परेश से अरे आओ किधर गया था, हाँ वजन कराने गया था क्या, और समथिंग improvised. हाँ, और it was a big laughter. So that was the story of that whole thing.
I love the theatre. Yeah. These stories are the best, really. Seasoned actor by then already. Many plays down. Fantastic. So then, so you started doing these plays. Then when did the TV offer come?
TV also started during college only. Malgudi Days was my...
Malgudi Days, yeah.
That was
उनका 80s में था ना?
86, yeah.
86. Those watching 1986, 3 years after India won the World Cup, is when he launched his television career. What a fabulous
very good show.
For the time, it was very good. Yeah.
Very good. Even if you watch it now, it's very good. Very good. Even technically and every which way.
Number one, well written. It starts from there.
Very well written. R.K. Narayan की stories थी.
Legend. तो
शंकर नाग was director. तो उनकी wife अरुंधति राव, वो बैंगलोर में शूट हुआ था. So she had come here for casting. So उनके friends थे महेंद्र जोशी, late he. So he was our inter-collegiate drama का teacher. He was the director. तो शी आस्क्ड हिम कि कोई ऐसा बंदा है क्या, वो जिसमें फिट बैठता है. नित्या नाम का. इट वाज लाइक शॉर्ट स्टोरीज, एवरी एपिसोड वाज डिफरेंट. सो माय एपिसोड वाज टाइटल्ड नित्या एंड दे वर सर्चिंग फॉर नित्या कास्टिंग. सो
86 में व्हाट डिड यू लुक लाइक देवन?
I was looking like the same. That's what people say.
I have to see this episode.
Look at the modesty.
I want to see this episode again. I am dying to see it.
So जोशी सर के इस टाइप के लिए तो देयर इज वन गाय द देवन भोजानी, ही वुड फिट द बिल परफेक्टली. तो शी सेड या ओके. देन शी हैपेंड टू मीट नौशील मेहता अगेन, द डॉक्टर गाय. हाँ, तो शी आज उनके भी फ्रेंड थे. तो नौशील तो सजेस्टेड माय नेम ओनली कि देवन भोजानी नाम का अभी डॉक्टर कर रहा हूँ एंड ही इज अमेजिंग दिस दैट. So then Arundhati Rao was sure कि अच्छा this is the guy I have to cast because दो जन से.
पर वो कॉमेडी है और ये completely
different था. But mainly as an actor, you know क्या. And in college plays I had done different variety of roles, not only comedy. So then Arundhati cast me for Malgudi Days. So that's how it happened. So in 86.
Episode is called Nitya.
Nitya, yeah.
Please check it out. I'm going to check this out. Yeah. How do we get it now, यार? YouTube पे होगा?
I think होगा.
We have to find it.
Yeah, Malgudi Days.
दूरदर्शन, who would be the owner of the?
हाँ, दूरदर्शन. Also, I think YouTube पे है. Episode number 22 it was.
Episode number 22. Check it right now. Beta, go online. So after this, we can all sit and watch Nitya together. I had a friend called Nitya. She's now married. But let's not get distracted. So Malgudi is 86. You're a very young man.
Yeah.
Then we come to when does Dekh Bhai Dekh and all the big iconic shows start?
That came later. After college, I was working as a salesman.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to tell us that story. Soda sales.
Soda making machine.
बेचने का machine. What does that mean?
So it was a small this thing. तो जिसमें एक वो सिलेंडर टाइप का रहता है
जिसमें गंदे काम करते हैं हाथ से. Please.
Yeah.
Again explain. Say let me explain.
I'll explain. No. So there is this gas का सिलेंडर and there is this pipe kind of a thing. तो उसमें बॉटल डालनी है और वो फिस करना है. तो सिलेंडर में से गैस निकल, पानी भरी हुई बॉटल को फिस करके वो गैस अंदर जाती है तो वो इट बिकम्स सोडा बन जाती है. So that was
I like this invention.
Technique. हाँ. Very simple. सालों पहले. हाँ. This was in some.
So how did you land up this being the soda salesman?
नहीं, because I belong to a
business family,
middle class family, so I had to do something
conventional काम.
कुछ, you know. I was also working. I mean, CA करना था.
So did you do the CA?
No, I could not finish. Because
अभी कर सकते हैं?
अभी कहाँ यार?
क्यों नहीं? अभी तो पैसा बहुत है. You need a CA.
But I'm happy. I have 2-3 CAs. Anyway, so you went how the soda
as
a salesman
door to door
working. हाँ, door to door.
क्या बात.
घर जाके, लेकिन हर जगह थाड़ दरवाजे बंद होते थे.
It's a hard life.
Very humiliating and people used to insult me.
Not one person said, show me the demonstration.
नहीं होता था. फिर आई रियलाइज कि ये रेसिडेंस में तो जाना नहीं है. देन आई स्टार्टेड गोइंग टू ऑफिसेज. तो वहाँ पर शॉप्स एंड ऑफिसेज, तो वहाँ पर कोई फिर मेरी सेल्स
बिकॉज़ पीपल हैव टू किल टाइम इन ऑफिसेज
होने लगे. हाँ,
दे आल्सो एंजॉय कि आप आगे ऐसे बातचीत शुरू.
तो वहाँ पर मैंने कुछ मशीन्स आई कुड सेल. हाँ,
हाउ मच मनी डिड
दे. एक किस्सा आई वुड लाइक टू
प्लीज.
सो वहाँ पर कभी कभार ऐसा डिपार्टमेंटल स्टोर अकबर रिलीज एंड डी मार्ट अभी तभी तो नहीं था, तो वैसे एक अमरसन्स नाम का
ब्रिज कैंडी बहुत फेमस,
करेक्ट। सो वहाँ पर हमको भेजा गया कि वहाँ पर आपको टेबल दिया जाएगा, अमरसन्स के साथ बात हो गई है, सो माय बॉस है कि यू गो, और वहाँ पर आते जाते लोगों को जो भी कस्टमर्स हैं उनको तो अकबर रिलीज में किया था, तो अंदर स्टोर में वो टेबल दिया था और पानी वानी जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट थी वो दी थी, और वो सोडा के साथ ना सिरप निकले थे, तो वो सिरप थोड़ा मिक्स करने से गोल्ड स्पोर्ट का स्वाद आता है, थम्स अप का स्वाद आता है, लिम्का का स्वाद आता है, उन दिनों दोज वर द पॉपुलर वंस। सो वैसे सिरप्स थे। सो अकबर रिलीज में ऐसा हो चुका था एक बार, देन आई वेंट टू अमरसन्स।
जगह छोटा है कंपैरेटिवली।
हाँ, सो दे सेड कि सॉरी पर वही जगह छोटा है, सो विल गिव यू टेबल एंड एवरीथिंग दैट यू नीड, बट यू हैव टू बाहर। सो बाहर आई वाज अ बिट ऑकवर्ड हो जाता है।
मेन रोड बीच कैंडी।
और वो भी तभी मालगुडी डेज वगैरह आ गया था 1 साल पहले,
तो पीपल रिकॉग्नाइजिंग।
हाँ,
ओह शिट।
और वहाँ पर एकदम 5 स्टार ट्रीटमेंट। फ्लाइट में बैठा था पहली बार, बैंगलोर गया था मुंबई से, एंड वहाँ 5 स्टार होटल में ठहरना, एक गाड़ी दी गई थी एंड एक स्पॉट बॉय मेरे लिए रखा था। सो आई वाज वो वैसा सब हो गया था। सो फिर कि यार ऐसे रोड पे बहुत ऑड हो जाएगा, पर आई कॉल्ड द बॉस, और बॉस से कहा सर प्लीज देवन प्लीज हैंडल इट। ऐसे चलो ठीक है। और फिर वहाँ आती जाती हुई लड़कियाँ वो ओके ओके आई नीड वन कोला काला खट्टा, बट आई एम नॉट अ गोला वाला हियर, आई एम लाइक सो ऐसा इट वाज सो आई मीन मिजरेबल आई वाज फीलिंग। एंड उतने में
पहचाना या नहीं?
हाँ नहीं, तभी कोई पहचानता नहीं था। एक ही एपिसोड आया था और उसको भी 1-1.5 साल पहले वो हुआ था।
गुजराती नाटक बीच कैंडी इज फिल्ड विद गुजराती पीपल आल्सो, इट डजंट मेक सेंस टू मी।
पर नहीं, वहाँ पर नहीं तभी, क्योंकि देख भाई देख वगैरह कुछ आया नहीं था, सिर्फ मालगुडी डेज का वो।
सो दे थॉट यू वर रियल सेल्समैन ओनली।
हाँ वैसा, और वो भी पता नहीं क्या। बट वहाँ पर क्या हुआ, देन अरुंधति केम, she was
by chance
वो वहाँ अमरसन्स में एंटर हो रही थी, and she happened to notice me.
मेरा एक्टर,
अरे देवेन, you are selling sodas here? And I was like, वो पैरों तले जमीन निकल जाना, ऐसा एक फेज है, डूब जाऊँ ऐसा लगा कि अरे इतना मतलब रोना आ गया मुझे।
Really?
Yeah, really.
How sad.
Then she said, it's okay, it's fine. This is your nice job and this.
Learning
and
experience.
She like, calmed me down. It's okay, big deal.
Actually रोने लगा, like properly.
I was like, tears in my eyes. I'm doing this. I'm working as a salesman and this and that. So she calmed me down. But उसके बाद I told my boss कि मुझे I don't want to do this job.
But ये point क्या था कि they put you in a public space. हाँ. अगर आप अंदर था तो it would have been okay.
हाँ, it was okay. So it was very kind of humiliating I felt. तो उसके बाद मैं वो जॉब छोड़ दिया. And then my boss said कि अच्छा ये नहीं करना तो रियल एस्टेट कर ले. उसका पार्टनर है वो रियल एस्टेट में. So I took some training उनके साथ, और फिर I started my own brokering. हाँ. तो देव एस्टेट एजेंसी शुरू की. But then I could not crack a single deal for 6 months.
गुजराती मनस्य है अदिति. You could not crack it. You sold one soda and you couldn't crack a single deal.
Really? So because for 6 months. Because mainly Saturday Sunday सब लोग फ्लैट दिखाना पसंद करते हैं, because men are at home and free time and all that. But Saturday Sunday मेरे थिएटर होता है. So मैं बंद रखता
opposite.
हाँ ऑपोजिट. तो सैटरडे संडे में बोलता नहीं, वो तो मैं बंद रखता हूँ अपना ऑफिस. मैं कहीं किसी को दिखाता नहीं हूँ, कहीं जाता नहीं हूँ. सो कस्टमर्स ये कैसा है रियल एस्टेट, लाइक जो सैटरडे संडे बंद रखता है.
तो कंडीशंस वर डिफिकल्ट. मंडे टू फ्राइडे पे पिच अच्छा नहीं था बैटिंग के लिए.
हाँ करेक्ट. सो उसमें भी फॉर 6 months I couldn't crack a single deal. And then I got this call from Mansoor Khan's office for Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikander. And then
so Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikander is the first
full-fledged feature
film that you were exposed to.
Yeah.
And it's before Dekh Bhai Dekh and all these.
Yeah, before Dekh Bhai Dekh. Yeah.
All right.
उससे पहले एक फिल्म की थी काफिला, बट वो कुछ चली नहीं, मतलब 4 दिन भी नहीं चली अनफॉर्चुनेटली. बहुत मेहनत लगी थी उसमें, but there were various reasons for that. Anyway, so what Jo Jeeta was my main turning point kind of a thing. So I asked my dad कि 1.5 महीना जाना है ऊटी, 1.5-2 महीना. So what do I do? And my father was like, because every month I had to.
But you're getting paid ना?
हाँ, पर बहुत
कम पैसा, 1,000 per day भाई.
हाँ, per day नहीं, per month.
1,000 per month?
1,000 per month, boss. वो सैलरी उसी को बोलते हैं.
That's 1,000 per month?
Yeah. So I said, in my father, I had to contribute something to the family.
Huh?
That was the requirement. But I asked my dad, give me 2 years of my life. Like, if I make it in this, I make it. Otherwise, I'll do whatever. CA,
but not soda
CA,
and not real estate.
CSR, or whatever. I don't mind.
CA attempt किया था एक बार?
Continuing.
CA attempt किया था?
Entrance की exam दी थी, but then I could not. I wanted to continue, but life बदल गई. So I asked my dad, could give me 2 years, and he said, okay, you can take more, and it's okay, don't worry, we'll manage. That's it. My mom was also started doing tuitions and to make the two ends match. So finally I went to Ooty Kodaikanal, और फिर जो जीता बनते बनते भी 1.5-2 साल लग ही गए. But after Jo Jeeta's release, I started getting offers, and I was also nominated in Filmfare Supporting Actors category. First, in the first list.
Debutant.
With all these big names. So I felt like I have arrived kind of thing. And then started getting many offers. CA and everything फिर side में ही रह गया. And parents also happy.
So then let's jump then to Dekh Bhai Dekh. I think that is first.
Yeah, after Jo Jeeta, some films, and then Dekh Bhai Dekh. So Dekh Bhai Dekh, I was not very keen on doing television.
Why? Comedy?
Comedy नहीं, ऐसे टीवी क्या करना है ऐसा, like मैं तो फिल्म
अच्छा
वैसा ला टीवी वैसे. But then I felt कि चलो ये I'll just do one Jaya Bachchan's banner and all that, and it was a good role. I thought I'll just do this one and not do it anymore after this. But then I realized the popularity of television. Majorly I started, उसके पहले I could roam around in public transport, in buses and trains, but after Dekh Bhai Dekh started telecast, it was difficult. People used to recognize.
And what would they do?
They would ask me, ये पहले तो ये वही है क्या, बस में थोड़ी travel करेगा.
Oh shit.
And all that. People would come and ask me, वही है क्या, करीमा है वो क्या तुम? हाँ, ऐसे बस में जाकर किधर चेंबूर, मतलब चेंबूर वो.
सबसे worst line जो आते हैं is when they say I've seen you somewhere.
हाँ, और किसमें
किसमें like you guess.
हाँ, पहले तो I've seen you somewhere तो थोड़ा smile आता है. Thank you. किसमें काम किया? फिर यार जाओ यार तुम, वैसे.
Show respect.
That used to happen a lot.
Do research. Go online.
Yeah.
Before you go into a break, he was going to be a trained CA before he became one of the big actors of his generation. But let's check his CA skills. Sir, if I had 37 apples, 42 pears, 1 peru, 1 kalinga, and 15 bananas, and 4 of the fruit fell down and got smashed, how many are left? Deven, thank God you didn't do CA यार.
Thank God.
मैं तो लगता कि ये नहीं था आपके लिए.
नहीं ना, मेरा नसीब नहीं था इसने.
नसीब, हाँ, fantastic, all good in the end.
क्या है ये सब fruit बनाना?
No double meaning. But before we go into break, when we come back, we have to discuss Office. Office is my favorite show.
Okay.
I think till today it's the best comedy producer in India. After maybe Flop Show, Jaspal Bhatti, these two are the biggest shows I've. I don't think anything is close in terms of quality.
Yeah, very good show it was.
After the break, Deven joins us with an acting special.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Cyrus Says, Cyrus is joined by Ishita Arun as they explore her diverse career, from starring in the Vicks ad as a child artist to her music video debut with Sonu Nigam. On A Century of Stories India, Kunal recounts the story of Usha Mehta, a courageous Gandhian freedom fighter, discovering how she set up a secret underground radio station during 1942 Quit India movement, delivering uncensored news and messages of resistance against British rule. Folks, if you like our shows, spread the word. Tell your friends and don't forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening to them. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You'll also find all our shows on YouTube channel by their show names, so do look out for them and have fun watching. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week: IDFC First Bank, Axis Mutual Fund, SBI Mutual Funds.
Welcome back. Deven Bhojani himself is here. He's going to give us acting lessons. Uske pehla, I wanted to just ask a little bit of Office, my favorite show. Probably very well written, firstly.
Very
important for comedy.
One of the very few satires that we know of. Very popular.
Superb. Absolutely superb. And what a team, yaar. Yeah. The team, I feel that's the best comic team that is assembled in India.
I
ever.
agree.
And for sustained period of time, to be
Yeah.
funny is not easy.
Yes,
एक
yes.
season चलो ठीक है, 2 season ठीक है, but to continue
Yeah.
both from writing and acting point of view, and then the characters, one is better than the other. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell us
Good
about your
team, like,
experience.
Pankaj Kapoor sir and
अभी भी sir बुलाना पड़ेगा.
Sanjay Mishra, all.
Deven, how can you call him sir now? You are a sir.
अरे नहीं, he's so
सब लोग sir है अभी.
He's so senior and
Yeah.
learnt a lot from him.
Sanjay Mishra. Crazy guy. Yeah. What timing, boss?
Yeah, super. We were Manoj and we had a superb team.
Superb
and what
team.
writing. Like every episode, different offices. And we play different, I mean, same, I used to play Patel, but different Patel every time.
They all did the Patel. Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So good. And Do Baatein Wala, that thing. Really enjoyed
So give us an idea of how you all prepare. Because I know in America with Seinfeld and those shows, they sit around a table, the actors, and they go through everything and they rehearse this, that and the other well before they shoot. Then they come on set and then they just start shooting and they don't change too many things.
Kind of that.
3 camera setup bhi tha?
3 camera setups. So script was given to us और बाद में we were given about an hour and a half or so to prepare. तो उसमें सारा तैयारी हो जाता था. And then we used to come every scene, मतलब 5-5, 6-6 pages के भी scene होते हैं, तो one go में हम लोग shoot करते थे. We used to rehearse a lot.
So do it like a play, because it's one take basically.
One take.
All characters have to know their lines, know their movements, everything.
Correct.
And go.
Yeah, one shot. So 5-5, 6-6 pages के one shot होते थे, और mostly first take में ही okay हो जाता था ऐसा. Because we used to rehearse a lot, reading बहुत करके. और ज़्यादातर सारे थिएटर से तो it helped.
Discipline. That's why I'm telling all the people who are making shows, don't do second take and third take. First take is that. I think that's why the show worked also. There's very spontaneous performances.
Yes.
3, 4, 15, 20 take. I don't know how the actors do it sometimes. I'll do 42 takes for perfection. बहुत है भाई. Limit.
नहीं होता, but it also varies. Like for example, Dekh Bhai Dekh we were talking about. तो उसमें the director had different kind of working style. So वहाँ पर हमारे बहुत टेक्स होते थे. मतलब
पॉजिटिव बातें हैं, नेगेटिव बातें हैं?
नहीं पॉजिटिव ओनली, इट इज लाइक इट इज वेरी सब्जेक्टिव. सबकी अलग अलग स्टाइल होती है. लाइक राजू मेरा डायरेक्टर ऑफ ऑफिस यूज्ड टू लाइक फर्स्ट और सेकंड टेक, और सब ठीक हो से पहले रिहर्स बहुत सारा करो, लेकिन टेक 1 या 2 ही करो. सो स्पॉन्टेनिटी रहते थे. वी ऑल्सो प्रेफर दैट. पर फॉर एग्जाम्पल देख भाई देख में मिनिमम 20 टेक्स तो मिनिमम, एवरी शॉट 20 टेक्स मिनिमम. और फिर
डायलॉग इज बोरिंग ना भाई,
बहुत हो जाता है. फिर 20, 25, 30. मेरा हाईएस्ट रिकॉर्ड है कुछ 62 या 82 retakes.
82?
Yes, for one particular shot.
शाबाश.
So, पर उसमें काफ़ी technicalities भी थी, and there were many characters also. So, and he has different style and vision. So, जब तक वो सब कुछ बैठ नहीं जाता, तो he was not okaying the shot. But that was his style, and it was also a good show, Dekh Bhai Dekh.
Deven, today I did 20 takes with my wife. Let me explain.
20 takes with my wife. In what
मतलब
sense?
she kept saying, where's the phone? And I said, क्या? Again say, where's the phone? क्या? And it went on 20 takes. So, I mean, sometimes it works, having the extra takes.
Yeah.
Sorry, me and Abhay sir, the DOP, we have gone through a lot in marriage, so it's very difficult for us to digest. So, so that was office. Now you also are simultaneously doing films. So take us to that, and then you become the director, and then the Ranvijay story and all that comes out of that.
Yeah.
So what happens next now? While office is going, now you're a big star. Everybody knows your face. You can't go publicly anyway. But you're doing all the mediums.
Yeah.
You're still doing plays. You're still doing.
नहीं, plays I had to stop during office.
Time issue.
मतलब almost time issues adjust नहीं हो पाता था. After office or during office I had to quit theatre because adjust नहीं हो पाता था, because very difficult it became.
Okay, but the films.
Films तो in between, हालांकि before, I mean after Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikander I did a few films. Mainly तभी I wanted to get married. और घर से pressure था, arrange marriage and all that. कि अभी लड़की देखते हैं all that. ठीक है, मुझे पहले अपना घर खरीदने दो. I wanted to buy a car. कुछ तो settle हो जाऊँ, then I'll get married. So that was the reason why I accepted any which role. बोला कोई भी आए, per day बोलो और काम करो.
I got worried, Guruji. That's why I accepted any which girl.
नहीं भाई.
जब शादी की बात हुई तो मैं सोचा कि the next thing will be that.
नहीं. So
this is where you play a lot of the friend, the hero का friend.
हाँ.
Same track.
2.5 years I continued doing various films without asking about the role, and Yeah, made some money enough to buy a small flat of my own and buy a car, a Maruti 800.
उसी फ्लैट में अभी भी
Second hand. नहीं उसके बाद में तो जैसे मैं 8th flat.
8th फ्लैट भाई, सारा भाई वर्सेस बेंच प्रेस, बहुत हो गया. कितना पैसा कमाए साला सीए साहब. हाँ.
नहीं मतलब I
Fair.
showed
Boss,
that.
you're an icon.
and then
Don't worry. Don't make excuses. So many years in the business, lot of success. Huh. So you got the money to get married.
Yeah.
And Maruti second hand.
हाँ, second hand Maruti 800.
क्या रेट था?
That
याद
was
है?
my बहुत कुछ. It was around.
Because when it came out, it was 36,000.
Yeah.
Brand new.
हाँ.
84 की बात है.
हाँ नहीं, this was around 94, 95.
हाँ, so then
it
was about 2 lakhs by then.
हाँ, तो तभी in second hand I got it for around 1 lakh. 85,000 to 1 lakh.
अभी भी है? Lot of people keep their first car for luck.
नहीं अभी नहीं है.
क्या?
उसके बाद में बहुत
क्यों?
गाड़ियाँ गई. नहीं फिर कहाँ संभालने पार्किंग और ये कितना it becomes a problem ना in Mumbai.
Now let's ask him this question. What car you have now?
अरे क्या है?
अभी देखो शर्म आती है. रोल्स रॉयस के नाम
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. मेरा I
Bentley
have a
गाड़ी.
small an SUV. I have Endeavor, Ford Endeavor.
Ford Endeavor is small SUV. My God. 4 मारुति जा सकते हो उसके उसमें और एक लैम्ब्रेटा भी at the front. Yeah. Okay, so that's then you move into you're doing the film simultaneously. You get married.
Yeah.
Office.
Then after I started doing television na, with all this Dekh Bhai Dekh and Office.
Because you're now known as the crack team of actors. Let's be honest. Your top 5, 6 that were there of this generation, which has continued till today.
Yeah. So then I could not continue doing films because television was very texting यार. मतलब बहुत उसमें
15 hours का काम वो सब.
12 hours तो minimum 15-16 hours भी होता था बीच में. अभी तो thankfully वो बंद हुआ. And some 28 days in a month I used to shoot. So then there was no scope to do any other stuff including films. Barring 1 or 2, I did not do many films. So now I have taken a break for last about 2-3 years to taken a break from television to do films and OTT, explore OTT.
You can control the situation better. But let's go back a little bit. So Sarabhai versus Sarabhai happens after that.
After Office, a couple of other shows, and then happened.
And now that's another crack cast, superb cast.
Yeah, superb.
So you've gone from one superb cast to another superb cast. Tell us those experiences.
And I was lucky. I was also directing Sarabhai, so I was lucky to have such a good cast. As a director.
But how can you tell Satish Shah and all what to do and how do you handle it?
At first day, I was also not a proven director and all that, so kind of new. So first day only I had this small talk with Satish ji because he has this good habit of improvising a lot. But sometimes and Sarabhai show was written so well. The writer used to write Atish. Used to write in meter. So, there was a flow and kind of. So, usko just for convenience, some actors, even I do it when, same to bola, ye dialogue की जगह ऐसा बोला.
One word here and there.
हाँ,
19-20 का फर्क.
हाँ, meaning तो same ही है.
Exactly.
But then, so I requested Satish ji, हाँ, meaning तो same है, but वो flow उसके बाद में जो meter है, जो वो break होता है, जो रत्ना जी का line है, या उसके बाद में इनका, so वो meter break होता है, तो I would request if you stick to the line. I don't mind, थोड़ा हम लोग ज़्यादा रिहर्स करेंगे, टेक करेंगे, that's fine, but let's stick to the line. So he was अच्छा, I said, sir, please. He said, okay, चलो. Then it took some time.
Sarcastic था वो.
हाँ.
Sarcastically okay बोला.
हाँ पहले, it was our first day of shoot. Because तभी he didn't know me much. And then after a couple of days, he थोड़ा gelling हुआ and he got to know.
वो line क्या बराबर?
Yes. After that, after 2-3 days, he got to know what was my reason behind it, and he understood it very well. So उसके बाद में वही पूछते थे असिस्टेंट को, देख भाई मैं बराबर बोला हूँ ना, लाइन बना वो देवेन कुट करेगा. And he appreciated also, okay, good that on the first day only you told me this, because this is written so well that it had to follow the same meter.
Sarabhai is famous for that cutting comedy, na? Because the dialogues are all interspersed with one another. So I get what you're saying. It's suddenly like tuck, tuck, tuck. It's like music. Tuck, 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 tuck. You can't have someone going tuck, tuck in the middle. Changes it.
So some shows are good to improvise.
But how do you, he wants to improvise, तो क्या करेगा फिर? I mean, that's his style.
Improvisation I used to allow, but only very limited. जहाँ बहुत ही जबरदस्त पंच है. But not breaking.
मेरे साथ नहीं जमेगा. I only improvise. I can't remember any lines.
So सो इम्प्रोवाइजेशन आई यूज टू अलाउ वेरी रेयरली, जहाँ बहुत ही ज़्यादा ऐड होता है, पर वो भी जो मेन लिखा हुआ है उसको ना छेड़ते हुए, उसका मीटर नहीं, हाँ
आउटसाइड,
हाँ आउटसाइड, उसमें एक बीच में
लंबाई भी है ना,
लंबाई भी, हाँ वो थोड़ा बहुत फिर यूज टू मैनेज.
So you think you became more like aggressive as you became more assertive as a director? Because पहला दिन एक चीज़ है, फिर 10 days, 20 days, 50 episodes later.
नहीं, aggressive.
Personality
I was never
changed?
aggressive. I'm a passionate guy, so
You don't shout and all.
no, I never shout. Especially they are so senior and such a good human being and fantastic actors. So there was no question of shouting. And
Suppose Satisha gives a not great take, you don't say, "Hey, bakwas!" You'll never say that.
नहीं.
I'd love to see that.
वो कुछ और एक्टर्स के साथ बाद में लाइफ में किया था, जहाँ
How do you handle Ranveer J, for example? अब वो तो younger है.
हाँ नहीं, रणवीर जी वॉज गुड, वेरी गुड. ये तो बहुत ही जो कभी कभार डेली सोप डायरेक्ट करते हैं तो समटाइम्स दिस न्यू कमर्स कम विद लॉट ऑफ एटीट्यूड एंड ऑल दैट, काम नहीं करते हैं, उनका बस मेकअप और उसमें ही ज़्यादा
Spot boy side में head makeup वो सब.
सो वंस आई रिमेंबर टेलिंग वन गाय कि थोड़ा कुछ तो एक्सप्रेशन दे, कुछ गिव एनी एक्सप्रेशन, यू नो, कि वॉट एवर द सीन और वॉट एवर योर कैरेक्टर, फॉरगेट ऑल दैट, just give any expression
That you're alive.
That you are alive, because this sofa behind you is giving better expressions than your face. So just give any free है तेरे लिए, कुछ भी expression दे दे. So and he said, sorry sir. Then he came to me after pack up. Sir, I'm very sorry. I'm trying hard. I said, it's okay. I also shouldn't be so mean.
That's very mean, boss.
Yeah. I said,
पूरा
I'm also
confidence
sorry,
डूब गया
but
अभी.
because I was losing out on time, and you know, time में ख़त्म करना है, और plus as a director I have to do so many things. So उसमें एक बंदा मेरा टाइम ज़्यादा खा रहा है, so it was just pinching me and just came out and I felt sorry also कि यार कुछ ज़्यादा हो गया वैसे. But otherwise generally no, I'm a very soft spoken and passionate about everything कि नहीं इसको ऐसा करते हैं ना, इसको ऐसा ट्राई करते हैं, let's try it this way, वैसे वाला.
Okay, we have to talk about ताज़ा खबर before we run out of time, so I'm keeping that for the side for 2 minutes. But एक drinking कहानी है. We are talking offline news. I want to talk about this one drinking story because we both don't drink. As in, I stopped drinking, and Deven, you never drank.
I never drink. Except I had drank once only. I had tried.
अभी बोला कि you never drank, and now you said
once, just once.
Once you tried?
Yeah, I did try. That was the reason why I stopped.
Plays के time.
हाँ नहीं, तभी I was in college, तो we were 5 friends. Best of friends. So हम लोग every Saturday मिलते थे और कुछ ना कुछ फुल नाइट मस्ती करते रहते थे. सो दैट पर्टिकुलर नाइट वी वर प्लेइंग कार्ड्स, और साथ में मेरे 4 फ्रेंड्स थे, दे यूज्ड टू ड्रिंक एंड आई वाज अ नॉन ड्रिंकर. तो मेरा वो थम्स अप और सिगरेट से मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि मुझे
एक्टिंग
चढ़ रही है ना, ऐसा आई वाज. बट दैट टाइम आई फेल्ट कि एज एन एक्टर आई वांट टू फील कि कैसा होता है, यू नो, वो नशा कैसा होता है, कि एज एन एक्टर कहीं ड्रंकर्ड का रोल करने का टाइम आया तो आई शुड नो हाउ कुड, you know, how to what to feel and all, कि murderer या rapist तो feel करने का मौका नहीं मिलेगा.
I was about to ask you that only, Devan, because ये limit भी होता है life में. Drunkard okay, but
but this I thought कि so we were playing and my friend was making this peg for me. तो एक peg, एक तो I didn't like the taste. So कुछ चखना होता है ना, सेव वेव गाठे वाठा जो भी, तो एक से लेता हूँ और जल्दी से खा लेता हूँ ताकि वो कड़वा इतना, मतलब दवाई की तरह वो चना
रिवर्स दवाई, बिकॉज़ your लिक्विड को ऐसा करते हैं और सॉलिड के साथ उसको डाइजेस्ट करते हैं.
तो अगेन एक सिप लिया, अगेन चना खा लिया, ऐसा करके, और वो चढ़ नहीं रही है, बोला चढ़ नहीं रही है, बिल्कुल नहीं चढ़ रही है, मुझे फील नहीं हो रहा है, जल्दी से फील करना है. then उसने सेकंड पैक में ना जस्ट गो स्लो ही सेज, ऐसे ही कर करके सेकंड पैक खत्म हो गया, मतलब बिल्कुल नहीं चढ़ी, बहुत इरिटेटिंग. सो समबडी सेड कि ये तो नीट पिएगा तो इंस्टेंट चढ़ेगी, तो मतलब नीट दो मुझे, बोलता नहीं नीट नहीं पीना, जस्ट गो स्लो, चढ़ेगी धीरे धीरे. और मुझे बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो रहा था. सो कुछ बहाना बना के देना,
कुछ हुआ नहीं,
कहते कुछ नहीं हुआ. 2 पैक के बाद फिर मैं किचन में गया तो वहाँ वो ओल्ड मॉन्क, तभी हम लोग पीते ओल्ड मॉन्क, सस्ती रम. सो उसकी बॉटल थी, तो छोटी बॉटल पर 3/4 भरी हुई थी. ढक्कन खोला और ऐसा बाहर आया, और एकदम ऐसा मुझे लगा आग लग गई, ऐसा सचमुच ऐसा लगा फायर ब्रिगेड को बुलाना पड़ेगा, इतनी आग, अंदर आग कैसे लगी है.
वेट एक मिनट, तूने पूरा बॉटल 3/4 बॉटल ऑफ ओल्ड मंक एक शॉट में लिया,
कर दे. एंड ऐसा मुझे कि धुआं पता नहीं क्या, and I could just manage to come and sit and दे सेड चल चल चुतिया तेरी डील है, एंड देन आई सेड ये क्या अभी नाटक कर रहा है, बोला हमारे सामने हम सब नाटक वाले हैं और यू नो अभी 2 मिनट पहले नहीं था, अभी इतना चढ़ गया है सर। ऐसे तू चुप बैठ भाई चल। तुझे मालूम है सुजाता मुझे अच्छी लगती है तो भी तूने उसके सामने स्माइल क्यों किया? ना दैट वाज द कॉलेज का इन्फेचुएशन और दैट। सो बाद में कोई भी दूसरा मतलब चारों एक के बाद एक कुछ भी बोला, सबको मैं गाली गलौज इतना बहुत बुरी तरह से गाली सबको दिया।
Which is not your nature.
नॉट माई नेचर एट ऑल। और ये सारा किस्सा मुझे सुबह उन्होंने ही बताया कि अभी कभी जिंदगी में दारू मत पीना। वाट लगा दिया हमारी।
Why did you drink the whole bottle यार?
बिकॉज मुझे जल्दी करना था, नशा फील करना था।
पर कोई नहीं, एक्चुअली हार्डकोर शराबी जो है ना वो भी ऐसा नहीं करता है।
Yeah, but I didn't know this.
How can you not know this?
So
Your friends must have laughed so much ना बाद में।
Yeah, really.
My God, boss please don't drink यार।
I won't.
There's not enough alcohol। एक शॉट में पूरा बॉटल पी लेते हैं तो what is the point यार? Yeah, what a beautiful story।
So उसके बाद में then again this Commando 2 की पार्ट हुई थी। Commando 2 I directed
Directing a show, हाँ।
So उसके बाद में पार्टी हुई थी अगेन those friends।
You drank?
हाँ, नहीं बहुत इंसिस्ट किया। ऐसे नहीं मुझे नहीं पहना। अरे you have directed a first film in your life and it's a super hit and successful और ये वो। ऐसे नहीं मुझे पीना तो नहीं ही है।
अभी भी अगर ओल्ड मंक आपके सामने आ गया तो वो क्या फीलिंग आते फिर?
नहीं दूर ही बाबा।
फियर या चाहत?
नहीं फियर क्योंकि मैं रोने लगता हूँ, गाली देने लगता हूँ।
That's normal.
Which I'm not like you know generally.
But that's normal. But you drank too fast यार. You broke all the records. That's the problem. ठीक है. Let's quickly talk about ताज़ा खबर now, which is just out.
Yeah,
ताज़ा खबर is like
Bhuvan Bam
just released the second season 27.
Nice guy. No, I worked with him.
Yeah,
very
sweet guy.
Down
very
to
humble and very down to earth.
And very polite.
Very polite.
I think elderly लोग के साथ वो बहुत तमीज़ करता है. I'm very impressed.
नहीं इज वेरी स्वीट वेरी डाउन टू अर्थ एंड वेरी हम्बल। और अभी सेकंड सीजन रिलीज हुआ सो इट ब्रोक सम रिकॉर्ड्स एंड ऑल्सो 27 सितंबर।
कैरेक्टर क्या है?
आई एम प्लेइंग दिस महबूब भाई, अ मुस्लिम कैरेक्टर। वो अंडा पाव बेचता है और यू नो साइकिल पे चाय और सिगरेट बेचता है नरमान पॉइंट पे। सो दिस द कैरेक्टर उसके साथ में ही इज लाइक फ्रेंड फिलोसोफर एंड गाइड टू।
साइकिल चलाते
हैं? मैं चलाता नहीं, ऐसे
It's too good. He handled it beautifully यार. That's called playing the ball on merit.
Yeah, so ताज़ा खबर is doing very well. और अभी मेरी एक फर्स्ट फिल्म मैंने गुजराती फिल्म की।
Yes. As lead ना?
अभी as lead, yeah, it's a middle-aged love story. It's called Udan Chu, and it's also doing very well. And it's a 4th week houseful show.
So now you're going to be a full hero.
I don't know अभी full hero तो अभी
romantic है? Romantic story है?
हाँ, it's a
romantic comedy
love story. Yeah. So quite a good character. First time.
वो character दारू पीता है या नहीं?
नहीं वो वाला नहीं।
I'm going to watch all. Please watch all Deven's shows from the past. Also, he's got a glass in his hand.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Two things. I had this drunkard का scene. One film called Chalo America. I had this दारू का scene. हाँ. उसमें 3 boys want to go to America.
I think I've seen the film. हाँ.
So उसमें एक दारू वाला scene था, which I enjoyed. पर of course
you recall this whole.
नहीं कुछ मुझे वो it didn't help me honestly speaking.
Because the recall is not there.
No, and not about conscious. That. I felt later I understood this कि I have to think from the character's point of view कि वो character drink करेगा तो क्या उसका क्या behavior होगा, and not Deven drink करेगा तो क्या behavior, and not Deven need not be the similar character to the one that I'm playing.
You're playing,
that's why. Again, there is a show called Bhakarwadi where I was playing an old Maharashtrian man. तो उसमें भी एक drunk का था या
old Maharashtrian man.
हाँ, तो उसमें वो कहीं रेड लाइट एरिया में जाके आता है और फिर वो पूरा ड्रंक वंक होके आता है और बेटे के साथ अनबन हुई है, देयर इज इमोशनल बर्स्ट आउट, और सो उसका अप्रोच वाज डिफरेंट, सो दैट एक्सपीरियंस वो वेस्ट हो गया,
यूजलेस एक्सपीरियंस,
वेस्ट हो गया,
तेरे मूड खराब किया और कुछ नहीं. हाँ, okay, let's go to the AMAs. These are your fans, Devan. You have got fans. You can't go anywhere, but you must be so recognizable your face. I don't think you can go anywhere without being recognized.
ज़्यादातर एक है उसका शॉर्ट
बताओ
किस्सा बता देता हूँ. एक बार ईस्ट अफ्रीका में गया था मैं.
केन्या.
हाँ, केन्या गया था. वहाँ पर कसिनो का मुझे शौक है. आउट ऑफ कंट्री जाता हूँ कसिनो.
फेमस है केन्या में.
आई एंजॉय.
गैम्बल करते बराबर.
गैम्बल करता, हाँ, प्रॉपर. So
दारू नहीं पीता है but gambling करता है.
हाँ.
We had to find the missing link.
हाँ. So वहाँ like you know I people tell me I become a different person because हाथ में सिगरेट होता है और ऐसे वो ब्लैक जैक खेलता हूँ ऐसा. So I was losing a lot of money that particular day. और उसमें से I was tense and कि अगेन वो टोकन्स लगाए एंड अचानक पीछे से कोई सब ओल्ड मैन वेरी अगली लुकिंग आई मीन पिंपल्स
देसी आदमी इंडियन
आदमी और पीछे से आके
ओह नो
पप्पी क्या गट्टू अरे क्या मस्त काम करता है तू.
पियला था.
हाँ मस्त भी. और मैं यहाँ हार रहा था सो आई वॉज ऑलरेडी अपसेट एंड समबडी जस्ट कमिंग फ्रॉम बिहाइंड पुक करके सब पूरा थूक उसका लगा एंड आई सेड हाँ तो ओके थैंक यू चल हाँ ओके. सो
उसका रिएक्शन
क्या यू नो क्योंकि वो इमेज जैसा कि गट्टू कितना प्यारा है तो पूरा उसका
रॉन्ग प्लेस रॉन्ग टाइम भाई रॉन्ग प्लेस
so
रॉन्ग
sometimes
टाइम.
that those things
Any time called some other actor? Have you ever been mistaken कि और दूसरा एक्टर?
नहीं
मतलब for another actor they mistaken you?
हाँ sometimes they call me कि आप तारक मेहता में हो ना दिलीप जोशी. नहीं देवन भोजानी.
I don't look like दिलीप जोशी.
हाँ sometimes people say that.
Wow. Okay, these are your fans, huh? Devan. Gazillion. नाम जो है वो that's not our business.
Okay.
After your stint as a director for Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai, what led you to accept directing a large-scale action film like Commando 2? And what difference did you find in directing TV program and a film?
Yeah, of course, both scales are different.
And genre is very different.
Genres and everything like and plus time-wise also. कि 2004 में I did Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai and Commando 2 was some 2016-15. So I felt I was a little evolved and had learned a few more things because
और ये कैलिफोर्निया का स्टिंट कब था?
हाँ that was before Commando. हाँ between. So after Sarabhai I did this USC filmmaking course. So I felt I have learnt a few things and this was an action film came to me. So this Pukar I was talking about action drama mini series which became very successful and the producer of the same Vipul, he was very happy. So that's why he was the one who offered me to direct.
Because you would think I would not want to make Devan the director an action film. It's almost like against the typecast.
Correct. So,
but you enjoy the fact that it's something totally different.
And he was very happy with the way
Pukar
I directed Pukar.
Performance.
So then he only asked me to direct Commando 2, and I was very happy. Commando 2, yes, Vidhu Jamal, and of course I did a lot of research and workshops and learnt a lot before started.
But वो जो action sequences do you have to show them? बेटा ऐसा मारने का ना
नहीं we had this action director from South Africa. But but very good. It was a good experience for me. I learnt also while making and good that producer.
तो पैसा बढ़ गया after coming up from California? You can charge more? वो छाप मिल गया American return.
हाँ yeah, I mean वो तो gradually थोड़ा वैसे भी बढ़ता है. So yeah.
Endeavor गाड़ी.
Yeah. And the film did very well and they wanted me to do Commando 3 also. But then I was done with my action drama.
So directing में क्या next है क्या फिर?
So I'm working on a script which is a drama script. पर अभी एक्टिंग की गाड़ी चल रही है, so I'm doing this few OTT.
But could you mix it up like this so you never get bored? कभी ये कभी वो कभी ये genre कभी वो genre.
Correct. So वो monotony break होते हैं.
And comedy का इतना strong influence है, I think you need a break also, no, from time to time.
Correct.
Yeah. And you don't drink.
I don't drink.
But you gamble. Sunny, how difficult is it to do standalone multi-stars like Dekh Bhai Dekh, Office and many others you have been part of? And when is Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai season 3 coming? ये नहीं है.
Okay, season 3 का तो अभी कोई भरोसा नहीं है. People keep asking, but unless we feel कि
they reshow it all the time, no? So next generation is getting to watch it.
Yeah,
वो भी है. That's why.
Because एक level पे पहुंच जाने के बाद ना to again reach up to that level it's not that easy. So unless we get something that interesting, then only I'll be doing it.
जल्दी करो हाँ, उम्र भी एक चीज है.
Yeah, पर otherwise नहीं है वो एक level
वो है जो है. Don't spoil a good thing.
हाँ, that's what. And बाकी about the
multi-stars, how do you manage?
उसमें just I focus on my part. What am I doing?
But competitive तो होगा ना लोग?
होता है थोड़ा बहुत, but I don't get
people comment on each other.
No, generally people have been supportive, my co-stars. We all support each other and help each other. And mainly I focus on my thinking, what am I doing? I have a lot of discussions with the writer and the director before we start and during also. So that's my system. And of course, co-stars ke saath how to gel and, reactions and this and that. So the process has been quite good, and there was a competition as such.
Okay, and sorry, the last one, Dark Hood 91. Please do a small character role play of Gattu. Acha, Nakal. It's a great fan favorite. Was there any intention to make social awareness or impact with the character? Was there a social message with the character?
Generally it was.
Oh, hey, yeah, just subtly it's there.
नहीं उसमें कॉमेडी भी था. There was a lot of pathos because it was this autistic guy and a lot of pathos के many a times we used to get messages कि गट्टू को खाना नहीं मिला तो their son also didn't eat या गट्टू खो गया so like किसी ने मन्नत मांगी कि गट्टू मिल जाए ऐसा कि Gattu was so popular कि उन दिनों when the show was on air, so that time water bottles and school bags पे Gattu की photo and kites पे या राखी के दिनों राखी पे Gattu की photo.
To have his own world.
Yeah.
But Deven, problem क्या है कि Prithvi, our producer is behind this camera. He's a huge fan and he's a huge fan of the character Gattu. And he wants a little bit, थोड़ा अगर एक दो लाइन उसकी आवाज़.
जैसे मैं गट्टू ऐसा ऐसा याद आया अभी ये साइरस भरूचा वो ऐसा भरूचा है लेकिन वो ब्रोचा बोलता है ब्रोचा तो साइरस ब्रोचा का पॉडकास्ट देखने का चलेगा अच्छा है टाइम पास.
Happy? Deven, thank you so much. Been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank
what
you.
a wonderful guy and you're so nice. It's amazing कि इतना fame के बाद you know such a long career also. He's not old but long career and you remain the same I would think. No? Fantastic,
same.
Superb. Old monk, Zindabad.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Then I started, for out there, I started coming
DJing,
in front of the
whatever they
camera.
call it,
3 months down that thing being aired, I'm taking the same walk. I come down and I'm trying to walk to catch a rickshaw, and 2 guys passing from across, making sure I hear it. They say, "Hey, ये वही चूतिया ना channel पे आता है." So that was my first brush with fame. So I knew fame comes with this.
To be fair, they're just rough talking. They don't mean chutia in the dirty way. They don't mean
Okay, no, I mean chutiya in the very generic way. I don't know what dirty way you're talking about.
No, what I mean is it's not like an insult. It's more like a word.
I'm not too
Hey,
sure.
hey, Chut, come on this side.
No, I think
Hey, Chutiya, what are you doing?
There's no way to backpedal from after you've been
have you
called
heard
chutiya.
Bhagwan Rajneesh on the word fuck?
No, this is nothing. I have a friend who was in Big Boss who told me Bhosli ke means come here in Sanskrit. So I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to fall for this shit, bro.
Who's this guy? Who said this?
Arman. He told me on the show.